Brood War. Hopefully we get that on the right side. Anyway, let's hop in, man. Are you good to go? I'm good to go. Let's do it. Okay, dude. Hey, cheers. Cheers.
Hey.
Okay, here we go. Game 1. We got Dentarg versus Neblime on match point, a TVP showdown. Okay. Let me switch my colors. Just gonna confirm real quick. Yep, the replay progress bar is set up, so we're good to go. Oh,
good stuff.
We're back, Sam, dude. Oh, we're back.
Oh man,
it feels
good.
It's
only been a week, and
it's only been a week. What a thrill this is! I just want to say that I've basically been vibing all week based on the positive feedback from week 1. You know, even people shouting out to me in other stream chats. I just want to say we really appreciate it. Sam and I are close friends, so we talk all the time, and we're like, dude, that was so much fun. We got to give back to this community that's given so much to us. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Yeah. It was a ton of fun last time, and like you said, I've seen nothing but positive feedback, and that's always awesome to see.
For sure. So, game 1 on match point. We've got Neblime. Oh god, I'm totally gonna say Neblime, dude. I'm totally gonna say Neblime. Just I want to say sorry, dude.
Neblime. Neblime is right.
Yeah, he's in the top right as our brown Terran versus Dentarg, the teal toss, aka the trout toss. Trout toss.
The trout toss. That's right.
From week 1. Oh, jeez.
So if teal is trout, then what would brown be in our marine?
I don't know. Pike or something? Do they have a dark? I don't know, dude. I'm not a fisherman. We went over this last time, dude. Don't even eat fish.
We're just digging us deeper into the same hole.
We're in the same hole again. Jeez. So, you said that you had done some research about TVP, like you had watched some of Tastosis casts or maybe some ASL recently. Can you tell me what it is that you gleaned from that time watching the matchup?
So my favorite game I watched was, I forgot who was playing, but it was on Shuttle, and some of the Shuttle what was it, Sparkle. And some of the Shuttle drop ship play was pretty sick. So you're talking like Reavers and Dragoons against Goliaths and tanks, basically.
Sweet.
And even on non-island maps, that seemed to be a pretty consistent kind of matchup theme.
Okay.
There were a few kind of interesting cheeses that were coming out with, big bio pushes early in the game, that kind of stuff. But it seems to be mostly Dragoon and Reavers against mostly mech stuff overall.
Okay. Goon Reaver versus mech overall. Yep.
And we see here, I mean, we've got Dentarg already putting down a Cyber Core right away, indicating he's probably trying to get the Dragoons going up pretty quick here. Mm-hmm. And we should probably see a factory. There we go. Factory just going down right now for Neblime.
Nice.
So it looks like Tastosis has done me right today.
Nice.
Again, that's going from 0 TVP knowledge to what I've got now.
Yeah, for sure. So
moving along here.
Yeah, so what I've seen or what I've done, when I off race is basically try to get tanks out and then nail this mixture of like vultures running around to harass and place mines and generally be fast and annoying versus goons, which are kind of awkward and slow and unwieldy. Mines can be super effective, and then Terran just gets a lot of mech and kind of holds it down. He's nervous about a few things Toss can do, like Arbiter, DT, like Templar tech in general can be wildly, unpredictable if you hit a 6 storm on tanks and use some, like you said, shuttles. That's also a great way to kind of mix it up instead of just running into tank lines, which is what I seem to do, thinking, oh, I'll just break the tank line, and it's, they just shoot once and then I'll get in their face. Good Terrans are gonna stagger their rows of tanks and just have wide concaves and depth to their positions that makes it very hard to assail. So yeah, there's some creative ways to get around that sometimes that I hope that we're going to see from Dentarg. And did you happen to catch any more about the players, like their MMRs on the sign-up threads or anything like that?
Yeah, I did. Let's see here. We have Dentarg registered himself as 1648 on the dot. Okay. Neblime said roughly 1600, so they should be pretty evenly matched here.
Nice.
As far as the MMR goes. But
cool. That'll be fun to see.
Anything to say? I can go up against a 1500 player and get crushed or crushed, depending on the 1500 level player.
Yeah.
That's where I'm technically rated.
Like,
so
For sure. That's what I was going to say, that, you know, we hover in the 14 to 1500, so it'll be interesting to just see some of the habits of players that are just a little bit better than us, and maybe we can assimilate those into our own game and maybe get better, and that's the point of the league. But mostly I think I'm just going to get salty about Protoss, so...
that's a given in any... Ooh, we got a little bit of engagement going on outside of Neblime space here.
Some early interaction.
He does get the Dragoon and saves the tank on top of it.
Nice. That's a pretty good place.
Coming up to kind of push the issue a little bit, push across the map.
Hey, while we're still getting our feet wet, I just want to reach out to the audience to give me a quick volume check. If you find the game sounds are too loud, or the music is too loud, or Sam is too quiet, or anything like that, let me know, and I'll make adjustments, and we'll kind of stick to that. So just want to make sure that we're picking up everybody good. Here, dude, here's some crazy...
the SCVs to help repair, to help push the issue a little bit.
Dude, they're just like spacing. Oh, a block. Can you get a sick block on that
one? Oh, it's got 5 health left. Oh my god.
Now
one more
shields are
SCV
recovered.
hit would have killed it. Oh man.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, but SCVs are a little faster than tanks. They're outrunning their tank bros here.
They're a little bit fast. What's going on, dude? Is this kind of nerve-wracking for Dentarg? Because I think Siege is done. Because Vulture stuff is researching now, so he probably... Oh, but a tank snipe! Right away, a tank snipe! Catches them on the high ground vision. Those SCVs are in the front line, dude.
Blocking the rest of the tanks from getting up there.
This looks good for Toss now, because he's got that... Oh, but that SCV boy gets a kill!
Oh, man.
Oh, he doesn't get away, though. Oh, man, he can't get away with it. Looks like Neblime's just streaming him in. Okay, this is... He's going to start having some diminishing returns, but that's a good mine hit. Okay.
Yeah, I think Protoss comes out on top of that.
Yeah, for sure.
They're natural set, but
like he lost one goon and killed a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. All those tanks, all those SCVs, all those vultures, a couple Marines. Yeah,
and you know, like, some of that interaction can make this matchup so much fun, because basically, like, you never know how the mines are going to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Peace says, could turn the music down just a little bit. I got you, bro. I agree. There we go.
Oh, there's those mines going down with that observer coming out. That was super smart to wait for the observer until moving out. Oh, but Vulture's getting a little run by and setting up a little mine trap, too.
Some mine flanks. Dude, we saw this from Ranko against Scuzzy.
We did.
Getting behind the lines and doing mine stuff is really pesky. But he's going to bring that obs back.
Oh, there it goes. Oh.
Nice snipes.
One connects. But yeah, those Dragoons are going to clean this up.
Dude, I remember watching some of Day9's initial, like, less learned StarCraft videos, and he started one out that's like, why StarCraft is awesome. And then he used an example, like he had a Bisu replay where he's doing something like this, using goons and an obs to pick off mines. And he paused it very intricately and looked at Bisu's unit box, because at the moment that the mine pops up and he holds position on the goons, in between that time he built a probe. Like he hit 5E or 6E and makes a probe in between the time that the mine is coming up before it attacks, and then he moved his goon back and sniped it. So that's just, you know, at the highest level, how many actions can you squeeze in between your to-do list, you know? The pros managed to make probes during a time when otherwise we're super stressed out, making sure mines don't explode, and that's just because he's fucking Bisu, you know?
Exactly, yeah. If it was me, I would get done with the fight and look up and I have like 3,000 minerals banked.
Yeah,
and like
for sure.
all my larvae are just sitting at 3 at each hatchery I have. Like, yeah. And it's something that you don't even notice unless you know enough to look for it. You know, I would probably even miss it if I was watching an ASL game or something.
So we still have factory production here, 2 factories. He's now kind of expanding his reach here a little bit, stretching his wings with the tank ranges, and also doing some defensive mining. A couple vultures are running around, 1 low health.
This shuttle with 4 zealots is gonna try to soak some tank damage and get the Dragoons up there.
Oh, he drops just 1 or 2.
Just 1. Oh, just 2.
Nice.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Wow. Good place here. He unsieges to respond.
Yeah.
Now the SCVs are coming out. Let's see, dude.
Oh, that was gorgeous.
Picks them back up. Didn't lose any of those zealots. Like 3 of them are low health in that shuttle. And now his goons are just shooting away. Dang. I wonder if...
goes down.
I wonder if Neblime kind of, is this a symptom of overcommitting earlier, or just didn't ramp up his production with off of more than 2 fact? Yeah, looks like Dentarg's just doing him in, moving forward.
Spending all the money he's got, but I think it was just a little bit too much too early, and it didn't quite pay off enough.
Oh, the boys, but dude, those goons aren't microing back. Now they gotta start walking. Yeah. Oh man, squad coming in, 4v4 now. Oh no! Oh, they trade one. I will say that
for some SCVs, yeah.
Dude, Neblime's SCVs are actually savage. Like, they followed him on like 4 different attacks just now. They are not afraid. My drones, like, they just stack up, like, run out of there, and he's not afraid to use his boys. You know what I'm saying?
That was something else I noticed in the ASL games. Oh, moving towards the bottom with those dragoons, though.
I see it.
Oh, we have one dragoon with 11 kills. I think it's that one that got almost killed early on and has just lived through this.
Still living. Wow. Nice. Yeah, this is looking really just getting out of control quickly for Neblime here.
Yeah, if you look at the supplies too, it just tells the whole story. You know, Neblime is just struggling to get back on his feet here. But yeah, that was one of those things I noticed in the ASL videos I watched, was a lot of probe and SCV usage in the ZVTs. Yeah. Oh man, this is brutal. Cannot hide that. Oh, the CC goes down.
Yeah. Yeah, this is tough, man. This is tough for Terran. When I play TVP, I often have these terrible, like, initial feelings where goons are just shooting at bunkers and stuff. And goons are good. Goons are pretty good. They fight well against Terran's, you know, unit capacities and the way that they want to siege up and move. Goons, when you kind of line them up and move them in lines and waves, they can do pretty well against tanks. They have enough health to soak the first tank shot, and then if you focus fire tanks with 8 or 9 goons, they just seem to evaporate. So he's moving more in here. Shuttle coming in.
Same shuttle trick, yeah, with the zealots in there.
Oh, the shuttle trick. 2 Goliaths here to try to deter the shuttle with the Goliaths. But I mean, that odds has been sitting there forever, so Dentarg's just watching him, and now he's moving in for a killing blow. This is the dagger. What do we got here? Moving the goons in and just picking them off. Now it's goons versus the boys, and it's looking rough.
I think this round is going to go to the goons. First round went to the boys. Yeah, there's GG from Neblime.
GG? Game 1.
Excellent play from Dentarg. That first hold won him the game 100%. With all those tanks, those SCVs, those vultures, and he had, I think, 4 dragoons. That was. I didn't expect that to hold as well as it did.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, let's update the scoreboard. That's 1 for Dentarg.
1 for Dentarg.
And 1 for the Chobos. Nice Chobos. All right. Sweet. Good stuff. Good stuff. And, you know, we've got Neblime in the chat. It's been discussed with his team. Even when I practice, I did that most times. I don't know why I changed my mind. Nice. So, you know, that kind of brings up, like, when you get to the game setting, should you just go with what you practiced, even if you start sniffing out an anomaly or something unexpected? You know, for Zergs, this is sometimes deciding what to do in ZVT. More lurkers or more muta style, you know? And it looks like he kind of switched it up a little bit. Hey, Felix Graf says, nice zooms on the battles, not overdone.
I see that.
Props to the observer. That's me, yours truly here, Cheesz Z observing. We did a King of the Hill yesterday, which gave me some time to sort of practice my oddsing, which was nice. So let's go into game 2 here real quick. Cool, man.
That was a super fun King of the Hill too. Like, if there's one thing that I super appreciate about CPL, it's been opportunities like that. Like, just get together with some guys and get drunk and just play some games.
For sure, dude. For sure. All right, cool. Okay, we're on Aztec. I'll click our map here and just kind of talk about that. So,
I'm a fan of Aztec. I've liked.
You dig it?
Getting to know it, like getting to play on it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's not so prone to the claustrophobia that you get sometimes on other 3-player maps. Like Longinus, ZVT, I feel claustrophobic, and then Tau Cross taking a third is often a Herculean, you know, endeavor to try to pull off. However, on Aztec,
yeah, I've been feeling that a lot lately too.
Like
the Tau Cross stuff.
If you spawn 12 o'clock at the blue, taking the 2 o'clock and the 3 o'clock bases aren't so bad to hold because you have these big wide ramp structures that can sometimes help you, sometimes leaves you prone or more vulnerable. But I like taking the third bases over here, and you can
tell it's two Zerg players when they're talking about the map in terms of how easy it is to take a third.
Oh yeah, because Terrans and Protoss is like, whatever, I just got the natural, I got my main one. I mean, maybe I'll get a third one
on two base if I want to.
Oh, I don't need my second gas till like 7 minutes or something. It's all good. I mean, my units are sick and I don't need gas. Anyway, whew. Zerg salt here. Zerg salt. How many times did a Terran just kill my third, and I just like, well, it's really bad for me, and it's all right for you.
Run some zealots in, run one group of Marines and a couple.
Dude, I'm only on the first beer, and won't let Zerg salt permeate the cast. We gotta just. Okay, so anyway, we gotta look at the map.
Not even a Zerg matchup.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like Aztec. I like the space, like you were saying, the space that it kind of affords. There's space between the main and the natural. There's space between the natural and the thirds. There's options for your thirds. You can take it in that front kind of forward aggressive location. You can take it in that kind of back, like you were saying with blue at the 3 o'clock there.
All right. Yeah. I dig it. We're gonna see another TDP here.
On the
some Zerg salt. Yeah. Yao in 3. Is that Alias someone on our team? That's familiar from last week. Is that Rainco?
Sounds familiar.
Could be. Anyway, let's get started, man. We're gonna hop into game 2. This is Dentarg versus Neblime.
Neblime.
No, it's not Neblime. He said it's Neblime.
I thought he said it was Neblime.
No, he put the hyphen. He said it's Nebs hyphen lime.
Okay, I'll switch it up.
I think he is. I think we need some clarification. Oh, it's Rem. That's Rem in the chat.
Oh, it's Rem. What's up,
Okay,
Rem?
but he's like the saltiest Terran on our team. So, tit for tat.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what makes it a good offset, right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so Neblime, our Trout Terran over here, Green Terran at the 5, and we've got Dentarg, the Red Toss, at the 8 o'clock-ish, the 7:30-ish. It's 7:30 right now, Eastern time.
Whoa! This is a Dentarg favor here.
Yeah. So, we saw a TVP on this map between Scuzzy and Rainco, where Rainco got creative with tanks and putting tanks up onto the natural,
That's true. There's that little shelf, isn't there?
I'm going to do the reveal on the map here. Yeah, so he has there's that little shelf there that you can drop it on, and the full follow-up story is that this is the Neo version of the map, which has that shelf feature. And it's supposed to be called Neo, but in the Icy Cup version, even though it is the Neo version, the map file name still says Aztec 2.1 or whatever. So it is Neo Aztec, colloquially known as Aztec, and it is intended to have this droppable area here. So that was, Rainco did enough opposition research and map research that he knew about this area here and the droppability. So maybe we'll see something from Neblime that does something like that.
That would be awesome. Yeah, and I feel like dropships in general can be good in this matchup. Dropping Goliaths or tanks or whatever in the back of the base or up on that shelf. Yeah, always a good option.
For scouts going out, I'm gonna put back the map here. I did that reveal entire map on the diplomacy menu.
It's all bright,
which is pretty nice. Yeah. And now we're back to the darkness of fog. That's another thing about playing Brood War that stands out. Just like how dark you feel, and like when you play on a map for the first time, it really is a disorienting thing. You have to just use your vision and really look. Yeah. I don't think they didn't cross, right?
They did not see each other. Dentarg is actually going to a weird location. I don't know if he's maybe a little unfamiliar with the map or what's going on here, but they are both trying to scout the same location. Dentarg just taking a long way around here, maybe looking for an early expansion down in that 3 o'clock.
Meanwhile, same kind of builds coming out. That Cybercore. Oh, they see each other.
Yeah, they're following one another.
Are they having any tit for tat kind of trading blows here?
Nah, yeah, it looks like Neblime is just carrying on here.
Nice.
They might actually both be carrying on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a forward wall structure from Neblime. So, you know, it's interesting. I wonder if any Terrans in the chat could speak to like common wall positions or setups on this map. You know, I'm not as familiar with seeing a wall like this as I am seeing like the barracks a little bit back and some kind of bunker to zone the first goons, you know. But we'll see if that works out for him. He's taken that expansion behind. So definitely not like a weird all-in play or anything coming here. So, yeah.
That so doesn't look like a full wall, but I'm guessing it is.
There's super gaps. Like you could walk, I think you could walk Zealots through on the left side of the top depot. His
SCV back in, which makes me think that. Oh, but then Marine just walks right through.
Yeah, that probe didn't go in.
No, he just stood outside. He might have thinking it was a full wall as well.
Huh. Okay, well we'll see what's up with the first goon. If these Reens are gonna be able to shoot over it. He says, "Guys, it's a tight wall. Only lanes can get through." Well, thank you, Neblime. Terran pros here, obviously.
We're gonna keep talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah, we
with no real information.
Guys, it's fine. Ugh.
I did see a Marine walk through, but who am I to call out the actual Terran player?
Yeah. NG Bay factory's coming up now, so he's got siege coming from the factory. He still needs probably about 30 seconds ish on the siege mode. The tank can get pot shots though, actually.
Yeah.
That unsieged range on the tank is actually pretty good, but you know, this is really intended to annoy the Terran and make him feel compelled to repair, and then maybe, if possible, snipe an SCV that's repairing.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go. Some more damage is coming out, man.
SCV's trying to decide whether to repair the tank or the supply depot or what.
Yeah, he really needs that siege mode. Siege mode's almost done now. Oh, there's an SCV down. He's just repairing it. Okay. There's siege mode. So this is gonna scare those goons away.
Right on it there, pulling back right as that tank sieges up.
Yeah, for sure. So a couple gates now. Early Robo coming. So, you know, we can glean now that it's pretty standard to get that observer out pretty quickly for toss, especially because of the presence of vultures and mech. You know, like you can't move around if you're gonna get vulture mined out the ass. And looks like we had a pause here. Okay. Wow, that was really fast pause. These players, it's amazing. Spoiler alert, these are replays.
That's right. Those seem to also kind of force turrets from the Terran, which is, you know, just an extra investment that they have to make to try to keep those observers out of their base and seeing everything that's going on.
You don't want them just sitting there. Dude, okay, zoom in on the turret guy. The turret guy must be dizzy, right? Like, he just sits in the middle and just spins 360 constantly. Like, how do you not get sick of that? Like, that's your whole life, dude? I mean, I hope you get...
Until you get attacked, and then you just shoot at the thing as you, like, take these shots. You can't run away. You're just
insane.
Sitting there.
I remember this blew the minds of Tastosis, I think, or Day 9, when they did the remaster event. They zoomed in, they're like, holy shit, with the HD textures, we can see these guys now? Like, oh my god, it was there all along.
You gotta do the ballerina trick where you, like, focus on one thing in the room and spin your head around to go back to it.
How do you know the ballerina trick? I don't know of any ballerina tricks.
No, actually. I learned it when I was young.
Yeah.
I guess spinning around a lot and falling over dizzy.
Dude, remember that movie Black Swan? That was a weird movie, man.
Dude, that movie.
I just tried to see that movie on a date, and it was like a weird.
Oh, that's gotta be frustrating.
Yeah, it was very. Like, we didn't know what to talk about. Anyway, so,
right? Yeah. What do you do after that?
Yeah. It was very... So we got obs coming. If you coming out here, any upgrades? Observers, goon probe, armory's coming for Terran. He's getting the vulture upgrades now. The speed. Oh, look at dude. Dentarg with the shuttle. He's gonna do the same move. He's gonna drop some zealots on him. Wow.
And taking that third behind this is, you know, just kind of extra insurance. If this doesn't work out, like, I can always just go back and macro back up.
Yeah, for sure.
He knows he's held him in. This is one of the things I like about Aztec is that kind of empty space between your natural and your third.
He had to turn around. Back. Yeah. Again, the turret guys. There's 2 of them on deck, ready to.
Yeah. They've been spinning around, but they can still shoot, man.
Yeah, for sure. So he's gonna try to find a place he can poke in here. Oh my God, the anticipation. It's palpable right now. Oh, I gotta hide the unit box. Hide the unit box.
Oh yeah.
Is he gonna drop him behind that? That's SCV's trying to build a turret just too late.
Oh, but the tank is still in range, even that far away.
Yeah, so there was some collateral damage there. And he's dropping now, hoping for some splash. There's a tank shot on one zealot. Goes down. Another zealot comes out of the shuttle, full health now. Oh, he's got to unsiege.
Coming up. Oh, can he save it?
Second tank is coming. He's pulling the boys, dude. Oh, he's pulling a lot for this because now goons are moving in. Dentarg smells blood in the water with that zealot drop. Now the goons are coming in out front. Boys are fighting. They're trying to split their attention. Oh man, there's blood in the water. He just went right down. Couldn't get a shot off that siege tank. Dang, dude. Dang.
Even throwing down the defensive mines at the bottom of the ramp, almost like giving up on his natural at this point with all these dragoons.
Yeah, it's looking a little dice, and everything is happy. But you know what? At the same time, Neblime has a drop, dude, at the toss. They're at least denying things over there. No probes are gonna mine. So he had a drop in progress, but it's just really looking bad at the natural. Dentarg is suspicious of mine, so he's got his goons just outside of them. He can hear that scary-ass burrow sound that haunts my dreams, that sound. So he's like, I'm not going to go down there. Oh, but a zealot soaks him up.
Yeah, soaks up 3 of them there. That was well played.
You can just see all the piles of junk gear where there was a bunch of Terran buildings. This is just bad for Terran. Those mines, jeez.
Those mines are holding it back, and he looks like he is going to get the... oh, wow, the drop on the tank over from Dentarg. With the shuttle and 2 dragoons saving his natural here.
Nice, dude.
That's gonna be, yeah, I feel like that's a final nail in the coffin almost.
Oh, I see. Oh, he used the shelf. Did I miss it?
Yeah, he went with a shuttle to pick off that tank that was shooting pot shots.
Because I saw the drop earlier when it was near the 3rd, but then he used the shelf. Okay.
Yeah.
Back of the turn net. We still got
all the way back when he saw that happening.
Still got some goons. He's microing back the weak ones. This is just really bad for Terran, and definitely not how he wants it to go. He's got to do something here. He knows Toss is on free base because of the dropping earlier, so it's looking dice right now for our buddy Neblime.
He's got a decent defense set up, but yeah, if he can't move out, it's just a matter of time.
Dude, if Neblime somehow manages to bust out and win the game, that would be sublime.
That would be sublime. Have you been waiting to work that in?
I've been waiting to work it. I was trying to work it in, and I worked it. Was that good? Did I work it in? It was. I mean, that's not so bad.
No, that was perfect usage. Yeah, well done.
Sweet.
And it looks like the Sublime is actually going to come to pass here. He's pushing back. Oh, we got the shuttle. We got more dragoons coming to help reinforce.
Ooh, and he could catch him at an awkward time now. Wow, like a good siege tiers here, like without like a few siege tanks in a row. There it is. And you know what?
It's not even gonna let him happen. Yeah.
He just throws in the towel right there, being on siege at the front. So dang, wow. That's kind of a quick 2-0 actually for Dentarg, who just, you know, he really used that the shuttle play very well. You know, he definitely found a way to get in there in those spaces and make his zealots worth their money when you're trading for gas units. And Terran's got 1 gas factory production, like every tank. That really sucks to lose. So yeah, and it looks like we have Neblime in the chat. A learning experience, I hope. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, any thoughts on that series?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a lot closer than maybe it came off. You know, if Neblime got like that 1 turret kind of in the bottom left of his natural there up just a second sooner, it would have maybe held off some of that shuttle play. If his NG Bay hadn't gotten sniped in the first game, he would have maybe had more turrets to, again, help hold off some of that shuttle play. But I think that was kind of the like you said, the move that clinched the game was the shuttle zealots being dropped on those tanks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I did feel like it was a really close matchup, even if at times it looked to go pretty slanted for the Protoss.
Yeah, and that's my experience playing Terran against Protosses. I just, you know, the ZVT feeling where you're like, you can just die at any moment and you have to be on guard like for like 10 minutes. Like, that's kind of a Terran versus Protoss feeling. You know, they just, how powerful goons can be and the way that your gateway can make a mixture of units that you have to account for often gives you that anxiety of like, okay, well, I'm going to need this many vultures, I'm going to mine here, but I'm going to still need some siege tanks, I'm going to have to set them up. And when you get those calculations off, you can just abuse that with like a quick zealot thing when you're tank only, you know, and you don't have vultures to go back and forth. So, by the way,
right in that second game, like he had pulled the tank over to do the drop right as Protoss advanced, and so he only had the one tank at the time, and it was like the perfect little spot of timing that he had.
Yeah, for sure.